Chris Salvador here on Christmas. Just got back from a screening, well not a screening, but a showing of Juno. And this film has been I'm pretty sick here, so bear with me, I'm really sick. But I thought I'd give an honest and unmerciful review to this movie, which I have to say, don't believe the hype. This movie, I know a lot of people have been, the Roger Ebert naming it his #1 movie of the year. A lot of the reviews are just nothing but glowing, and Ellen Page and Oscars, and I just gotta say really quick, Enid from Ghost World and Max from Rushmore would kick the living shit, in terms of personality, character, wit, story. I'm sick, I know, I look blasted. But both of those characters are way cooler than Juno. I'm sorry to say it. And here's my first point. This girl's supposed to be so fucking smart, so quick-witted, so whatever the fuck, the cool, ooh, she's hip with the lingo. She didn't fucking use a condom. She didn't fucking understand the concept of when a guy sticks his penis in you and his semen has nowhere to go but your hole, and inside your fallopian tubes and in through the cervixes, and the semen's gonna make a child. Like, she didn't understand just to use a condom. No. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why she didn't use a condom. This film has everyone in this film does excellent performances. The direction's fine. But this film, I really feel, belongs to one person. That's Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman, awesome. Arrested Development, he does a lot of little kind of things here and there. That, he's in Mr. Megorium, he's going to be in Hancock, which might suck. He's Dodgeball, he's a cameo. This guy has done Smoking A's. This guy is just Arrested Development will sell you. This guy's awesome. This movie really belongs to him because he really took something. Like, he really took on a role and was able to, spoilers here. But this film is really simple, I'll tell you. It just starts with Juno, she gets pregnant. If you saw the trailer, you pretty much saw her story arc. She tells her parents, she says it's the Polly Bleecker, Michael Cera, and then you got him, the husband with Vanessa's character, Jennifer Garner, amazing also, Alias, awesome. His character surprises you in that in one scene he goes from just being mentor kind of guy to he really just with, I don't know, they play where he just says, yeah, you're really beautiful, you're really special. Like, suddenly the way it's set up, everybody kind of knows, whoa, is this going to develop into a love story with Juno? Is this guy going to fuck Juno? Are they going to have sex? Is something going to happen here? Is he going to be a pedophile? Is he going to cheat on his wife? Is he going to do something with Juno? That premise is never, ever explored. And it is such a shame. And I'm not saying that I wanted this to become a pedophile movie. I'm just saying that was probably the most interesting thing in the film, is that it was like the road, it was kind of like Lost in Translation, where you got Bill Murray and you got Scarlett Johansson, or even in Ghost World, where they went, Enid and Seymour. And in, Rushmore, it never happened between Max and, it never happened between Max and I forget the character name now. I know the actor's name. But it never happened. It happened with Bill Murray and her character, and here it doesn't happen. And they set it up like it's going to happen, and you start to wonder, and then it just kind of goes nowhere. This film kind of just goes nowhere. And I really feel like, once again, I gotta say, like, a lot of the reviews, hype has really hurt this film for me. Because they really hype it, like, the dialogue is so sharp and witty, you could cut a knife, and I'm like, dude, I've seen episodes of Arrested Development that are just pound for pound. I mean, pushing daisies. You want to talk about dialogue, quick, Pushing Daisies. Watch an episode of Pushing Daisies. That's when actors and dialogue are on their game, man. Casablanca. I mean, this film is really, like I said, as far as pregnant characters go, yeah, Juno's the best, duh. Because it's like, well, who else do you got? But I'm literally looking at this as like, did this movie, had it been released on the Disney Channel or something, I could understand the hype. Like, dude, you got Hannah Montana, now you got Juno, now you got, like, I really feel like this is, with the PG-13 rating and everything, I really feel like this is something that would have worked just being in a kind of, had it been released by like a kids label like Nickelodeon or Disney or somebody that does, crap, the Bratz, the people who made Bratz, like, that they released this movie with that target audience in mind, then it might have been like, okay, wow, that's of course cool. But this is not. This is a movie that's totally marketed towards like the hip adult trend, and I gotta tell you, man, Max Fisher from Rushmore just kicks the shit out of the movie Election. Like, I've seen this kind of character. Like, she's just pregnant, that's it. But I've seen this kind of character. I've felt this kind of character. I've been in the presence of something like this, and I've seen it done better, and I've been more entertained. I mean, there's a scene in Rushmore where Max gets up in the class and delivers a speech of like, hey, I know you guys think I'm like, just watch that scene. That Juno does nothing like that in this movie. Juno never ever has a sequence where she has to kind of defend her pregnancy. You know that the school's talking about it, and it's like, oh, she's pregnant. Ooh, you never see a moment where she, even like in Election, when I forget when the girl got up and she was like, who cares about the stupid election, and and it goes off, and this whole, or even like Enid when she, like, you just feel like she never had a sequence where she had to prove that she was kind of smarter than the stupid kids in her school. You're just supposed to go, well, of course she's cool, because, hey, she's Ellen Page, and there's Michael Cera, and they're the cool kids of the school, and they're so smart and witty, and they're so, and I'm sitting there kind of going, I really feel like a lot of the character of Juno is like, it's all kind of defined, and when she goes, I don't know what kind of girl I am, and I really feel that that's true, because I really feel like a lot of the supporting characters were more interesting, more like, like Dwight's character. I don't know, he plays Dwight Schrute, but he's in this, he plays the guy at the where she gets the pregnancy test from. He leaves a really big impression, and you're like, where'd that guy go? He's gone. And then there's a scene where she's in, she goes to school right after she told the guy that she's pregnant, and she goes to school, and there's this other two couples fighting. I'm interested in them. It's like this nerdy guy, you think, he's, and all of a sudden he's got this hot chick, and she's bitching at him because she thinks he slept with some more, like I said, just other people, the little Chinese chick at the baby. I'm sitting there going, dude, these are, like, those people feel like plucked out of other, like a more interesting story, and it's like Juno's kind of leading us to them, and I'm just sitting there going, I don't get it. I don't get why this girl, I don't feel how this girl, it's called mismarketing. I just feel like this is a girl who is, a lot of her personality, I feel, is stolen from other people. Like she has the hamburger phone thing, but so does the Paul Bleecker guy. So you're sitting there wondering, I think she just got the burger phone from him. Like, you really feel like the only place to really dig for some kind of character in her is her guitar. And that, to me, sets up what I feel is another big problem in this movie, is that I really feel that this movie was really a love story between, they picked the wrong guy to be the love interest, which was Michael Cera. And I know,